Go
So
on.
such. No, I'd rather not.
All
I took
right.
myself at the.
So, last we left off, shenanigans occurred. The siblings went shopping, the dads had a dinner date, and I think most importantly, where we ended last session, the kids were both high on cactus juice. Hellebore had transformed into a camel, and Rain made her rainbow. So, not a lot happened, because, yesterday was, or not yesterday, last week was kind of a chill session. But Rain and Hellebore are both high, and Hellebore is a rainbow camel. So let's pick up right where we left off. What are you two doing?
Now I'm trying to get my fucking browser to work. Won't do it. It's refusing. I think we were heading to the place, right?
I was asking
Yes.
the kids.
Oh,
I was going to say yes, but however, that's not our turn right now, Debbie.
wait, I didn't. Okay,
You
my bad.
impatient
Sorry.
fuck.
You're okay, Tabby. You're okay, Tabby.
We ended with the kids both high, immediately after Rainbow Camel Boar occurred.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, we're actually kicking you out of the group. Leave.
Alright.
Whoa, hold on. I need to fully pod more. Please don't do this.
All right. Has Rain climbed on top of Camelpour at this point?
100%. He is fully ready to go on their next adventure.
Beautiful.
Now, I will imagine Rain's never rode a camel before, so.
Well, this is the best first time to do it.
He's probably not even sitting on the camel properly. He's probably just like draped over it, clinging on as best as he can.
I don't feel like Hellebore has enough awareness right now to not realize that he's not properly secured. She, the camel just kind of looks up, seeing its rainbow winged camelkin in the sky, and is going to start booking it, taking off, running at full speed, and hopping a bit, like it's trying to take off into the air.
Is it
Rain...
obvious that okay, hold on. Yes, Talon?
I'm going to need a strength saving throw to not fall off Rainbow Camel Boar.
Talon? Kindly go fuck yourself. That's my worst attribute.
Only if you watch.
Okay, that's actually not too bad. That's gonna be a 17.
17. Okay,
on,
you
I've got
are
a
able
negative
to hold on.
Okay. Okay. Is it clear and obvious that Hellebore's trying to take flight?
Yes,
Probably
I would say so.
Considering you told her that she had to.
Okay. So, Rain is going to, noticing that, his, camel's having a bit of trouble getting off the ground, he's going to, consider this for a moment before casting, Dragon's Breath upon the camel. After all, dragons can fly.
Oh my god. What element is it?
I feel like for Camelbore, I kind of want to say acid damage.
Beautiful.
An acid spewing camel.
I don't even think it's like an aware thing. But like she just starts spewing acid as she's running. And I honestly imagine, while Hellebore was still sober, obviously I feel like they kind of had to go to like at least the edge of town to find like a proper cactus. But like, I don't imagine she wandered into the middle of the desert, because she wouldn't have went like too far. It is like people are probably seeing this. This is probably a sight. A rainbow camel with an inebriated man spewing acid.
Oh, most certainly. You guys have eyes on you.
Is there anything like, I don't know, a ramp or like something where like it seems like I could like build up some anything I can jump off of?
Fucking tourists.
I mean, you give it some thought. I'm sure there's the rooftops.
She's gonna try to find like a stand of some sort. Like this is just like me like thinking of like fucking, I don't know, like medieval ass town layout. Like, you know how they normally have like some type of like platform in the middle of town where they like, you know, like where they like fucking hang people, like the gallows. Like
I am aware of what you're speaking of, yes.
if there's that, that's what she's gonna head for to jump off of.
Okay. Okay. So, to get this straight, well, just so we're queer.
No, the camel's rainbow. It's gay, clearly.
That's why I corrected myself and said just so we're queer.
Okay.
You're jumping and attempting to take flight off an elevated platform as a camel with rain on your back in the middle of town.
While spitting acid.
While spitting
spewing acid. Okay, first of all, Todd and Fernek roll perception.
I'd also like to know, for the purposes of like getting to Fernic backstory, this seems highly illegal, and we are trying to go to the people who run this town's place.
Yeah. just a little bit illegal.
Just
Just a
do the quest
tad.
without us. Do the quest without us, and then come back and claim your children.
Well, that is a 6.
A 6. Okay. What about you, Fernek?
Once my fucking dice. There we go. That is going to be perception 16 to 14. Fuck me.
14. You do notice out of the corner of your eye behind Todd through the window as you guys are having your dinner date, like right towards the end of it, you see suddenly a rainbow camel spewing acid rush past with Rain clutching onto it and about 6 guards trying to catch up to them.
Fernic is just gonna like sigh. Like, one moment, we gotta go get our kids and just start walking towards. Just starts like not. He'd like start just jogging after him. 1 sec, children first.
Now, Hellebore, roll an acrobatics check, and Rain, roll another strength check. Or save.
Clear is it? Really quick, how clear is it that we're being chased?
Oh no.
I don't
Probably
think
pretty clear.
I don't think Rain is sober enough to tell.
Okay.
You guys are being followed by rainbow horses. Seahorses,
Aw.
specifically.
They just
Oh,
want to join in
Christ.
on the fun.
They're rainbow flying seahorses.
Alright. What did you need Rain to roll?
Strength save, again.
Strength save? Okay.
That's a 12 on my acrobatics.
That's a 13 on my strength save.
Okay. How do I do this?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You, Hellebore, you do your you rush towards the central platform and attempt to jump. And you gain height. You begin to try and gallop on the air as much as a camel can gallop. And your hooves are not in the correct position to land. And you hit the ground and collapse. But not before Rain falls off you in midair. And Rain, you're gonna take 5 points of fall damage, and Hellebore, you're gonna take 4.
Okay.
Oh, if Rain's not looking too pretty.
He never does.
Hey, Rain is fabulous. Fuck you.
As the two of you impact with the ground, the guards are able to catch up with you, and you see the flying rainbow seahorses kind of begin to swirl around you, as if to ask if you're okay. Furnek, as you are kind of jogging to catch up, and Todd, did you follow Furnek?
Yes.
As the two of you are jogging to catch up, you see the 6 guards surround Rain and his rainbow camel, and each kind of draw halberds pointed towards the two of them. As one of the guards speaks up and says, "You're under arrest for mayhem, I think."
Rain is gonna start sobbing uncontrollably. He's gonna like be curling up into a ball, just like sobbing. The waterworks are full force.
Watching this, Todd is just gonna lean to Furnek and say, "Well, was dinner worth it?"
Yeah, I think it was worth it. We now have to suffer the consequence of leaving the children alone.
You see you hear one of the other guards speak up and mutters, "Someone needs to warn those damn tourists about that cactus juice."
Hellebore is, she sees rainbow seahorses. She's, like, trying to, like, garner pets out of this. Like, she is acting like she's, like, at a fucking petting zoo. She's presenting herself.
Christ.
You're trying to get pets from rainbow seahorses that are floating around you to check if you're okay while you are a camel? Or are you trying to pet the rainbow seahorses that are floating around you, checking to see if you're okay while you are a camel?
She's somehow attempting to do both at the same time.
Oh, Christ.
Roll... Hang on, I need to see if there is a camel stat sheet.
There is. I haven't
There
pulled.
is.
Okay. Do they have, like, a hoof attack? I assume they have a hoof attack.
They have a bite attack.
I guess roll that.
How close am I able to get before this happens?
Not close enough, because I imagine this would have been almost instantaneous.
Let's say 12. I mean, I will say she's not trying to be violent. Like, she's just trying to like put the snoot up there.
No, I know.
But yeah, it's a 12.
Yeah, a 12. Okay. Fernick and Todd, you see like one of the guards kind of like trying to shove Hellebore off of him before she gets too excited as the two of you approach. As one of the guards sees the two of you approaching and says, "Halt! This is I think, an active arrest."
They're ours. What's happening? Those two are ours.
I'm not entirely certain. They just came sprinting through town, spewing acid everywhere, and...
Fernick's gonna try and move towards Rain, but if he's stopped, he isn't gonna, like, force himself.
I feel like this is illegal, but we don't have any laws about rainbow camels spewing acid.
Yeah, they always find a way to pull something new like this. Has anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's good.
Just a little bit of damage to the edges of the streets with the acid. Look,
Is Fernick able to get over actually to Rain and Hellebore?
yeah,
or...
the guard who seems to be in charge, who was the one who had stopped the two of you originally, doesn't stop you as you approach. As he says,
he's just gonna like kneel down and like not grab Rain by his hair, but just like lift his head up by like his forehead, try to like look into his eyes. He's like,
Rain, there's a giant ancient red dragon picking you up right now.
Oh fucking Christ!
Rain sees this and he's gonna continue to just like sob, but like the wails have increased now. Like when you pick him up, I imagine like his face was like somewhat in the ground, so like it's like now muddy and
I'm not like grabbing him and picking him up. I'm just lifting his head up so I can see his eyes.
As the guard says, "Look, if they're your children." Kind of glances between the four of you, seeing absolutely no resemblance between any of the four of you.
Companions, for the most part.
I see, right. Look, I think we can let them off with a warning once the cactus juice wears off.
That explains a lot. That's, yeah, nope, that makes sense. Thank you.
But perhaps we can entrust them in your care until it does?
We'll keep them in check, officer. Don't worry.
Right, just bring them by the sheriff's office once. How am I supposed to explain this to the sheriff?
Explain it as it is. We'll be there to give proof momentarily, so...
Right. Once it wears off, just bring them by the sheriff's office.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for being so cooperative. I need a drink. And he kind of begins to walk off.
Careful, you don't want to end up like these two.
Haha. Very funny.
I've been told.
The other guards are a bit slower to walk away, but they do kind of follow behind the one who seemed to have taken charge. Leaving the four of you alone in the middle of town. There are still a lot of people looking at you.
Fernick is paying them no mind and just goes to like pick Rain up.
Alright, so now that the seahorses are gone, do I see an ancient red dragon trying to carry Rain away?
I don't know. Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Yes.
Rain is also, I want
In order
context,
for my
like,
plan to work,
kicking,
yes,
screaming, like,
yes, I
he's
do.
fully convinced he's about to be murdered.
Oh man. Um. The camel like just kind of like gives like a sad look. They didn't get any pets, and then like turns around and sees you pick up Rain. And like, if a camel could scream, it's this.
How much health is Rain at right now?
He's at 26.
I'm gonna cast sleep.
That's fucked up. No, I hate you.
One sec. I need
Counter
to roll.
Okay. I fucking finally get to pull this in this campaign. Rain, roll a d100.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Casting magic under the influence triggers a wild surge!
Oh no.
84.
84. Alrighty. 84, 84, 84. Oh. Okay, roll a d10.
Oh
Oh
Christ.
no. 9.
So I very specifically said that there were a lot of people nearby watching you, right?
How many of them fucking just die?
And commoners have a hit point maximum of 4.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So, Fernek, Hellebore, and Todd, you guys take 9 points of necrotic damage. As well as about 12 commoners who were within 30 feet of you.
If there are any, how many of them are children?
I will roll a d12 to determine that.
Okay.
Oh my god.
8. 8 of
8
them are
of the
children.
12? Actually, no. I'm gonna rebuke the violent. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, what does that do?
Immediately after I'm gonna assume, I don't know, immediately after an attacker within 30 feet deals damage with an attack against, against a creature, oh no, it does the exact same thing, never mind. It does the exact same thing as the thing I was gonna do in this scenario, so I'm just gonna Aura of the Guardian, I'm gonna just, one of the kids doesn't die, and I'm gonna take an extra 9 damage. So do I get counterspelled still, or?
You do.
Okay, I'm just gonna cast it again.
Okay. Because I don't want you to be convicted of 11 murders, roll me another d100.
Oh, okay.
Like, I know that this is what the dice determined, but you guys will just get chased out of the town if I let this go through.
Thank you. I don't have to have been the mass murder. 28.
Christ almighty. Fireball at 5th level. Everybody fucking dies.
Okay. This one is better for this specific instance, but would be so much worse if you guys were mid-combat. Rain, you feel like someone with ADHD on coffee and like 6 shots of adrenaline.
So it's your brain?
it's Rain squared.
Okay, I'm casting sleep again.
Okay.
Don't you fucking dare.
He's got spell slots. I'm sorry.
I feel like the fucking scene from that one Avengers movie where Iron Man's just like punching the shit up. Oh, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Okay, counterspell again.
Another D100, please.
Please don't kill anyone. Please don't kill anyone. 31.
How does that interact with the other? Wait. Huh. Okay, hang on. Help me out here, guys. So the 28 reads, for the next minute, all your spells with a casting time of 1 action have a casting time of 1 bonus action. 31 reads, for the next minute, any spell you cast that costs 1 action allows you to immediately fly 15 feet via magic winds. Does that just, like, mean that, like, 31 doesn't take effect at all because of 28? Because that's how I'm interpreting this. It's if you use your action to cast a spell, which you can't do with 28 active.
Well, no. I would say by the way that is written, it says when you cast a spell with casting time of 1 action. So the spell still has that casting time, even though for you it's a bonus action.
Right, but 31 says costs 1 action, not with a casting time of 1 action.
Okay, sure. I don't know.
I also don't know.
Add to the chaos. Let him fly.
I don't think it will matter, because Rain seems to be using all of his spell slots on Counterspell right now, which is a reaction.
If it, like... just to try to put, like, a little bit of an end to this chaos before we end up, like, getting ourselves thrown out, Helibor, I feel like at this point, like, while this is going on, she would have, basically... I feel like Cactus Juicivore could literally, like, go on forever if I wanted it to. She rolled high on the con, so I'm gonna say she has enough sense right now, to kind of, like, get somewhat... I don't know, she sees Fernic and Rain fight, and she's like, oh wow, this is bringing me back to reality. But she's...
Bro sobers up so fucking fast.
She's gonna kind of walk forward, and, she's still out of it, but, like, she kind of, like, a little bit like Rain is, like, beginning to cry as, like, she, like, runs in between them. Fernic, don't kill Rain.
I'm not killing Rain. Go. Helibor's gonna like use his other hand and turn Helibor towards Todd. Go hang out with your dad for a bit. 1 second.
When did you stop being a camel?
I just said I stopped being... Wait, did I not say it? I did. No, I stopped being a camel. I stopped being a camel.
Okay.
Go sober up with your father.
For Rain's twisted perception, does this look like the dragon is attempting to attack his beloved Helibor?
I don't know, does it?
I hate it here.
I feel like, at the very least, it's been established you understand what Helibor is saying.
I'm casting sleep at 2nd level, fuck this.
Rain falls asleep.
Okay.
Thank fucking God.
I really wish that Rain rolled a 49 on one of those. Because looking at it, it is very fun. But he did not. Rain falls asleep, Helibor heads over to Todd, and the shenanigans come to a close.
Just for the sake of it, I am gonna like roll dice and see how much it is and see if I can like do anything else.
Guys, there's a universe out there where Rain became a mass murderer and killed
Yeah, no, we saw into that universe for a second.
There's also
Yeah, no, that hit. Yeah, no. Rain asleep, and I pick Rain up.
what is? Hang on.
What is anything at this point?
No, hang on. I need to do some math for a second. There are a million different combinations. If I'm doing my math right, from the 3 spells you cast, Rain. So there's a universe where a lot of things happened.
Good thing we've got Nebula on the right.
Fucking
Oh, wait,
There,
he's dead.
there's a universe where one of those 3 meant that you had to shout for the next minute whenever you spoke. There's a universe where you become immune to alcohol for up to 30 days.
But to Ayla's point, that her saying there's a universe where this happened, it's because she literally rolled that.
Mm-hmm.
Not she could have rolled anything. She did roll that.
Mm-hmm. No, I know.
That is a retcon I am very glad was allowed.
Yeah, that would have been awful.
Yeah, I honestly probably would have just been like, all right, guys, I'm gonna go for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same.
That's fair. Anyway. Rain is unconscious.
I guess we go back to the inn and just wait.
Yeah, I also want to point out it was getting near sunset. We wanted to talk to her, and we know she leaves around this time, right?
Yes.
So we don't really have the time to just wait for them to not be high if we want to talk to her, unless we want to stay here another day.
We could also just take them with as they are now. Rain isn't gonna be a menace
Yeah.
as
We
he's
can
asleep.
Rain-
Hold on, Rain's gonna be a menace when he's sober, and he's currently high.
That's true.
He's also currently asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Currently sleep for 1 minute is how long sleep lasts.
But hold up. He's a little tuckered out right now. He is kind of exhausted. He might be asleep for a little bit longer, okay? It doesn't magically wake you up.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Wait, does it?
I mean, it says the creature sleeps for a minute. But I could see Rain waking up from the spell and then passing out promptly from exhaustion a moment later.
Rain wakes up, looks around. Fuck this shit. I'm going back to bed.
Yeah,
Mood.
yeah, no, I guess we. I don't know what we do here.
After Rain is asleep, Helibor at least, clearly inebriated, but she's she's standing. We'll kind of gather them together, and she we'll kind of just point at is Rain still wearing the helm? He still is, right?
Probably.
All right. Well, is he? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. She'll kind of point at it and excitedly look at Vernick. Vernick, do you know where we got that?
No, I can't say I do. Where'd you get it, Helivor?
Well, when we went out in the desert and we were walking for days to find the cactus, we actually found it was a dragon.
A dragon? Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
He's absolutely just toddlering Helibor right now.
It was one that it was big, and I think if I were to classify it, I would say it was probably ancient. And it was a black dragon, and it gave me the power to spew that acid.
That's so cool.
And we stole that helm from it.
Did-
That's where we got it.
I'm surprised you went on an endeavor that was so dangerous. Did you hear that? That's so cool.
She looks over to Todd, waiting for the praise.
Whispering to Todd, "This is the last time we leave them alone."
I'm just out of it today, I think. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing today.
We could end a little early if you need.
We just started. What?
No, I just mean like, instead of going the whole 3 hours, not end right now, but.
Abby, you good?
I don't know. I'm trying, guys. I'm genuinely
You're good, you're
completely blanking on what Todd would say here. I might just not roleplay this session.
Todd is literally just like staring off, just like so done with everything.
No, that makes sense for him, actually.
Hellboard looks over for praise, doesn't receive any heartbroken devastation.
Alright, we're living in a world where Hellebore still wants to live. Todd says something adequately sweet and supportive. Yay!
Whoa. Fucking. So you're making your way to the abode where Morticia lives?
Are we?
The
guess.
town center, town hall,
Sure.
the Cincinnati.
Are we just carrying Rain?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Are you?
I am. If we
How
are.
are you carrying him? Out of
Just
curiosity.
Is Harbor out?
No, actually, Harbor's not. Sorry. In.
Are you making your way to the Cincinnati, or are you just going back to the tavern? To the inn?
I mean, we could just go back to the tavern and leave him in the room.
Yeah. No. But yeah.
But
sure.
it does seem unfair. It seems like we're probably going to get Furniclore. It seems wrong to not have Rain there. But also, right now, even if Rain is there, Rain's not actually there.
I mean, we could stay an extra day, I guess.
I mean, you can see, like, I don't know.
Right then, did Todd like actively look for Harbor?
Probably looked around. I mean, if Harbor's like a regular-sized goat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, yeah. So there's still
Wait,
Rain on top of
I kind
Harbor.
of wonder, should we make them roll a?
Yeah, roll a history check for me, Todd.
What?
Roll a history check.
Because it's being brought to
If
the
this is-
forefront.
Hey, wait, if this is something that like I should remember, I'm not at all remembering.
Todd may or may not.
Just-
Though. That's the thing.
Just roll.
Okay, it's a 16.
Oh God.
A 16. You realize you haven't seen Harbor at all since you returned from the Feywild.
Okay.
Should we tell him the other part?
Just the reminder that Rain said that he'd summon Harbor, immediately when they go back.
So they could tell if the other side got closed or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That never happened.
If I remember correctly, I had stepped away to use the bathroom when you guys got back. So, like,
You did.
because I feel like if I had been more attentive, Todd definitely would have noticed, even if I didn't.
Well, guess what? We've been riding on this thing for a while. Don't take this away from me as well.
Okay.
No, Rain probably wouldn't have summoned Harbor immediately anyways, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm getting now that there might be something to it.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Even when Rain's asleep, you can't escape his shenanigans.
Alright, well, are we carrying Rain or not?
I don't think it's a great idea to bring Rain with right now. I think maybe we stay an extra day and just do it tomorrow.
I mean, we could also just stay the night and, like, we know that she has to head back before dawn. We could be, like, waiting for her to return as she's going back to the place.
Seems
So
kinda
we could
rude.
still rest and be, you know.
That is kind of mean though.
Yeah, like, she
Kinda-
needs to sleep.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't take that long to just be like, hey, this is what we need. You can still sleep after.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're not asking to be like, if I'm remembering correctly, we're not asking like, hey, can you hand us this so that we can walk away? We're basically like, can you give us a tour of your secret underground bunker that no one knows for sure exists?
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
I feel like waiting in the extra day would probably be best.
I guess we do
Yeah.
that.
Sure, we do that.
Alrighty. So you guys make your way to the room that you have already paid for at the Dragon's Rest Inn. It was the Red Dragon something. Red Dragon's Rest?
Dragon.
The Red Dragon Inn.
The
Red Dragon Inn. Yes. Thank
Red
you.
Dragon.
The Dragon's Rest is Elizabeth.
Mm. Right. Okay. You make your way to the room that you already got there and lay the unconscious Rain in bed.
We do need to make a stop to the fucking sheriff's office in the morning though, so
Perfect.
And I assume you guys go to sleep?
yeah.
Indeed.
Okay.
No. Rain's already asleep. He can't go back to sleep.
Hellebore.
Yes.
Hang on. Hellebore. As sleep takes you, you find yourself once more in the realm of dreams. Footsteps against dirt and mud. Quick, fast, running. Running where? You're out of breath. You're running. Why are you running? Where are you? You don't see anything at first until the terrain fades in around you. Trees. Massive trees as far as the eye can see, hanging vines, uneven ground. You are in a jungle. So, the kingdom somewhere. The kingdom is the only place with jungles. You're running. What are you running from? You look behind you. but you don't see anything. You look down and see feet. Feet. Why do you see feet? They're bare, no fur, covered in mud a little bit. So, this isn't you. At least, not any you that you know. The feet are dark. Almost a similar color to the mud beneath. So, definitely not you. Unless you've been running for so long that they are caked in the mud, but you don't believe that to be the case. A single thought racing through your mind. The temple. Must find the temple before it catches me. You feel something cold against your neck. Gold. Or perhaps silver. Some neck piece. Fancy. But a part of you knows it's ancient. Far older than any other relic you've ever seen. Besides those you've seen in dreams of the council. A flower petal falls from your hair, just past your vision. You see it, the temple in the distance. Stone rising in the jungle, overgrown, almost invisible, having blended in with the terrain around it after so many years. A hand reaches out. Your hand. Not your hand, but from you. Dark-skinned, from whoever you're seeing this perspective from. Vines curl off it. A druid. You're some sort of druid. They extend out towards the temple and raise the stone door. You hurry inside as the stone door drops behind you. You finally take a moment to catch your breath. A flame ignites in your palm. Not your palm, but you get what I mean. The light shimmering through the temple as you attempt to catch your breath. Strands of green hair are visible out of the corner of your eye. Light, kind of spring green. You breathe heavily. The fire, your only light source within this temple. Something chased you here. Something isn't going to let you go. You have no idea how long you'll have to wait. No one knows you're here. No one knows you're here. And that thing, you know it can wait a long time. But why you? Why after so many years? So many years. A thought crosses your mind as you hear that thought, almost as though from someone else. You wonder what they meant. You wonder what this creature is. You wonder... Unfortunately, the flicker of the firelight gives you no other answers as to who you are seeing this from, besides dark skin and forest green hair. Roll a nature check for me.
Alright, that's a soft 20.
One thing's for certain, though. You don't know this temple. But you can only think of one jungle so undisturbed. So jungly. The Gamsai Isle. The last thing you feel is a sense of acceptance. A sense that whoever you're seeing through the eyes of accepts that they're going to be here for a very long time, and they are okay with that. Before you awaken, and morning comes.
Alrighty. Helibora does awaken with a little bit of a panic, as she has done many times before. She reaches for the dream journal and begins to scribble and write out everything on there. She seems to be, not only is she writing something, she's kind of drawing something out as well, and then just kind of turns the page around and motions for everyone to come over. I had a dream. I had a dream. I had a dream.
Dream time. Let's go.
Dream moment.
She flips it around, and you see like she's seen it on maps, basically, like a sort of like drawing of like the Isle, with just like a stick figure of a druid with like X's for eyes and like its tongue out like it's dead.
Incredible.
And then like a stupidly like large mass of just like an abomination and like question marks all around it that seems to be like chasing after the figure. Oh my goodness, it was awful. I think it was like the druid. Like I think it was the one that like they like the one that they were probably trying to like kill or something. Like it was probably that. Like I think they were showing me that to like let me know that like we need to hurry because like they're like in super duper danger. Like I saw them like they were running and like there was a thing and like I don't even know what it was and like I don't even think they knew what it was, but they were running and then they got to a temple and then they like went in the temple and then they like closed the door behind them and then they were like, oh my gosh, no one knows I'm here. I'm gonna be here forever because like whatever chased them is, I don't know, long lived. And like I know they're there. We should definitely hurry. I like this has to be the one that they were talking about.
So I see if I'm not filling up the roleplay, it's no one's gonna talk.
You said so it's like she's really
I was trying to think of something. I can't
we'll give
think
him also. I don't think what was like the druid thing. I'm not remembering anything about saving another druid. I don't think I was here for that. If that's the thing.
Yeah,
That's the reason we were supposed to go to the Gemsai Isle is because like the fake gorillas was oh my god.
I don't think I was there for this.
You totally were.
Oh, I'm just dumb that I forgot.
Basically, fake Amaryllis revealed that like their thing, who they were supposed to get the Wild Hunt to kill, is a particular Archdruid that is on the Yamsai Isle, and like that is why Hellebore wanted to go there, because she wanted to find out who it is to warn them. And she is currently saying that she had a dream of them like being chased. She believes it's the same person.
Okay. Got it.
Sounds like we should hurry.
Yeah.
We have to skip Fernic's story.
It's not like this place is going anywhere. We can always come back. Where's Rain at? Is my main concern.
Yeah, did Rain sleep through the night?
Did Rain wake up, find more fucking juice, and decided to go back at it? Apparently Rain fucking died.
Okay, I am so sorry, guys. I actually left, but I forgot to say BRB. I'm so sorry. I missed that. I just got back down. I'm so sorry. What I miss?
Dream moment with Hellebore. Hellebore believes we need to run because Archdruid we're after is in danger. And now we're all like, cool, that we're gonna go do that, but where the fuck's Rain at? Because we are afraid.
Is this like the same morning?
Yes.
Okay. I imagine Rain would probably be a little sleepy, probably a little hungover.
Did you get hungover from that? I don't know if that's
Yeah,
the
do you
same
get
thing.
hungover from cactus juice?
Oh god.
Tori, do you get hungover from cactus juice? In all your times of drinking it?
No.
All of my infinite wisdom.
Yeah.
Infinite wisdom, boy.
If I need to know something about drugs, I go to Tori.
Tori,
I
a
mean-
local drug dealer.
I don't think people usually get hungover from like hallucinogens.
Okay. That's right. It is technically a hallucinogen. Okay.
I mean, I know a bunch of people who do mushrooms. I can ask them.
Here, let me just Google it.
That is just a thing I can ask.
Alrighty.
First, it said that they can feel hungover in certain ways. Some people can feel tired, foggy. Depending on what psychedelics they have, they can cause permanent harm, fear, depression, anxiety, and paranoia. Is this what's wrong with Hellebore?
Oh Christ!
She never got over that time, guys.
This is certainly something that is happening right now. Fucking Christ!
Staying hydrated and having a few crackers can help alleviate symptoms.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah.
Alright. I
You
guess if...
Sorry, go
What?
ahead. No.
No, I was literally just gonna say, I guess... I mean... It obviously... It depends on how adamant, Fernic is about it. Like... If Fernic wants to see the place, she would follow whatever he wants to say, or do.
Fernic is not gonna put his personal curiosities over the possibility of someone being in danger. If Hellebore feels that is something urgent we need to go do, we're just gonna go do it.
We can always come back to this later. You know.
Exactly.
This will be the reunion quest.
Reunion quest, for real.
Yeah, yeah. Don't fucking die on this.
Off I go to hang myself.
And we'll both have problems. When you guys put Rain to bed, did you like take off the helm or anything like that, or did he sleep in that fucking
Probably.
thing?
No,
Okay.
you definitely took the fucking helm off.
Okay. Because like that'd be he'd definitely be waking up with a sore neck.
Alrighty, I guess we head out and follow the original plan of please Yobor.
First, sheriff's office, so we don't get in trouble though.
Right, yep, gotta go do
True.
that. We go see the sheriff.
Me over here being the one to remember that. Shh, come on, guys.
Don't give me that sass.
You
I'm
make
one gets in trouble, not gets out.
I think I am gonna hop off and go take a nap or something.
all right.
That's fair.
You guys keep playing. Have fun.
All right.
Okay.
See you next week, Tabby.
See ya.
See ya hopefully Saturday, Tabby.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully this week. Have a good night.
What a fucking goon.
Yo.
Alright, now we're gonna talk about Tabby for the next 45 minutes.
All right. So you guys, the three of you, make your way to the sheriff's office. As you arrive, you see a tiefling girl. At least you think she's a tiefling. She's got a pair of blue horns that kind of go straight back and then curl up, and blue skin, as well as a pointed tail. But the end of the tail is plated over with metal to form a blade. Her right arm is completely covered in bits of kind of armor, but her left arm is free of that. And the right side of her face is hard to describe. It certainly doesn't look natural. The coloration is off, and you think you might see a bit of glint, like it's made of metal, but you can't really tell. But she looks at you as you approach, and kind of sighs and says, "Right, are you the two troublemakers my fellow desert hand told me about?"
Rain
The
would have
rainbow,
put the helm on.
the rainbow camel. Yes, that's these two.
Right.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
What happened?
Fernick will stand behind Hellborn, right?
Rain will like very sheepishly like hang his head. He
Like a
looks
line for me.
very
Like
guilty.
Halibor is like starting to like crawl behind Rain.
Okay. Rain will take the hit. Still trying to look like as sheepish and like, oh, I'm so sorry, silly me.
Uh-oh, my bad. I'm sorry, Mrs. Police Officer.
Ranger starts up with, we are definitely at fault for that. Mostly me, though. I am very sorry. We were drinking some cactus juice on the edge of town, and things got a little out of hand. We didn't realize quite the effects that it would have. It was my first time, too. I didn't realize how I would react to it.
Someone needs to teach anyone who comes to Asunia for the first time not to drink the cactus juice.
Sorry, it was actually it's not like it's not Rain's fault. It's totally mine. I was the one who suggested it.
I
also
do not
encouraged
care whose fault this is.
Rain hangs its head even lower.
What I do care about is that the repairs for the damages the two of you caused is not something the Desert Hand can cover.
What do you mean?
Damages further.
The acid burned through quite a lot of our town center. And one of my Desert Hand has a broken halberd thanks to a overexcited camel.
Wait, I broke a halberd?
I believe the god describes the behavior as an overexcited puppy attempting to garner attention.
Oh yeah, that's usually how I'm described.
Puppy boar.
So, here is my issue. I can't exactly let you walk. Even though my Desert Hand told you we probably could. They do not realize the costs of running this town when your noble bastard won't do anything to keep up the costs.
Wait, who's the noble bastard who won't keep up the costs? Rain seems quite interested now.
Christ.
Lady Morticia Cincinnati. She's far too focused on her own projects.
We can have a talking with her.
No.
Rin.
This is not your territory. Look, I've just woken up. So, I am not in the greatest headspace because the first thing I was told when I woke up was that I had paperwork because of a rainbow camel and a rainbow man.
Are you gonna have to make a new law against that now?
I do not know how I would even begin to do that.
For what it's worth, we're sorry.
Apologies will not cover the costs of your damages. So,
How much is the damages?
So, we have two options for you. You can cover the entire cost of the damages, which comes out to 300 gold. Or, you can help to cut down the costs by doing the labor of repairing. So labor is the expensive part. You would be doing it as community service to make up for whatever it is this was.
Okay. Someone's life is in danger right now. That's why, but we did stop here instead of just skedaddling on away. Can we maybe save the person's life first and then come back to do the community labor?
My duty is to this city.
And so outsiders you are okay with letting die.
That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that if I let you walk without any repercussions, with only the promise you will return.
Oh, I see. Okay, that is actually a very good point. Can I give you the money now, and then can we get the money back maybe if we come back and do the labor?
If you
Or
return,
you could just pay the money and we don't have to deal with it, Rain.
if you return within 2 days, then perhaps you can make back half of what you pay.
Rain, I don't have enough to cover like all of it, but I can cover like all that I can. I counted. I have 200-ish gold. I can like give that, and then you can get the rest, I guess. I'm sorry to ask, and it kind of was like my idea, but you know. I don't feel like we have time.
As well, so that Hellebore has some gold with them still.
Or you both could split it evenly as 150 since this is both your guys' mess.
I have about 100 that I can spare.
I can give you 50.
Rain, that's
Shit,
fucking
hold on.
Rain.
Wait. I just realized it's Rain we're talking about.
Yeah, no, you already said that.
No, I wasn't thinking.
Rain would have been serious, and he's sticking with. He only has 100 gold. Just...
Frederick's just gonna like peer down at Rain's Rain. You and I both know that's not true. Pay
It
what
is.
you
We
owe.
bought presents for you guys. And Hellebore.
And I refuse to believe that with how stingy you are with money, that where you only have you only have 100 to spare. Pay what you owe.
I mean, look, and Rain's
Rain.
gonna go to Hellebor's tentacle warmers. I bought these and had them custom made and everything for Hellebore. I kind
Rain?
of went on a shopping spree.
Rain, pay what you owe.
I do not care where the money comes from. I simply care that you are not leaving this office until one of the two options I have presented you has been chosen and paid in full. Unless you choose the community service hours, in which case you would have to... You understand what I'm saying, so...
Rain would not do this because it would require summoning Harbor, but imagine if Rain summoned Harbor and made Harbor do the community service.
Hellebore has her 150 gold in hand.
Rain is going to pitch in 100.
Oh my god!
Vernick is just gonna glare, just Rain. You have more. Pay pay your other full half.
I don't think you want me to do this. You don't want to go down this route, Vernick.
Can I give a small shout that's just Rain and make an intimidation? That I think I can do. I'm gonna bully
Okay.
Rain into paying.
I
dad is done.
suppose. Go ahead and roll intimidation,
Okay.
I guess.
Can Rain make an insight check to see if Vernick's really too much of a softie?
I guess.
Does he believe? Is this insight check believable? Oh, 18.
No, he's being full serious. He's being a bitch right now. That's a 26 on intimidation.
Ooh, tough guy. Rain is just going to nod. Very well then. He'll fork out an extra 50 gold.
Very good.
With the 300 gold handed over, Sheriff Lisanos counts all of it before she looks between the four of you, technically, because Todd would still be here, and says, "All right, you are free to go."
I'm sorry to cause you any trouble. And before either of them can see anything, Fernika's turning them both around and walking out with them.
Hellebore does not protest.
Rain is just gonna say, like, as he's walking away, your actions will have consequences.
Rain, keep your mouth shut.
Rain, it was 50 gold.
Look, he's a stingy motherfucker, okay? He's never had so much. Okay, that's a lie. Rain is stingy when it comes to his money, okay? He was raised broke.
Was he raised at all?
Was he raised?
Okay, I think you have a fair point there.
You walk out of the sheriff's office, free from the shackles of the crimes you've committed. What do you do?
Go to where we're supposed to go, I suppose. We gotta move on.
Yep, we gotta Vamnos.
We do whatever plan we had beforehand, because I don't remember what
So-
it was.
Wasn't it the the wild shaping plan?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
first it was to travel about 2 days across the glass beach.
Do we have 2 days?
Well,
I mean, that's the fastest way to get there.
yeah.
So God is setting us up for failure.
No, we kind of did that when we decided to not take a boat like reasonable people. But we're too far to go back on that now, so.
But you begin your travel. Can I have, I guess, survival checks from whoever is leading the way?
Don't worry, guys. Rain's got this.
Oh god.
Really would Rain to roll this?
Wait, what?
I said, do you really want Rain to roll this?
No, because I just jokingly rolled my dice and that was an 8.
Okay, alright. I have to say, I feel like Hellebore usually, whenever they're in the wild, she tries to lead. She tries to be the shepherd.
Yup.
Reasonable, honestly.
That is a 26.
26. All right. You are confident in leading the party. You have a pretty decent idea of where you need to go. finding a couple shortcuts through the, through the kind of erupted stone mountains around the edge of the glass beach. You guys are able to travel a bit further than you would have normally within the day, thanks to Helibor's impeccable guidance. As you walk upon the glass beach once more, the kind of endless void of glass below you, an unsettling floor where you cannot see the bottom, but you can see straight through everything beneath you. As the sun begins to set, do you attempt to push on beyond the travel day, or do you make camp?
Probably just camp out, I would assume, yeah.
Yeah, we probably don't want to push it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll, don't roll anything. As you set up camp, who is taking first watch?
Rain will offer to take first watch with Todd.
Okay.
And he'll do language learnings, which, is they're so good at it. And Todd teaches them the entire language.
Go ahead and roll a perception check, Rain.
18.
18, not bad.
Especially if it's in rain.
Pardon?
Especially since it's rain.
Mm-hmm. You keep your eyes peeled as you and Todd do your things. Your watch goes by uninterrupted. Who's taking second?
I.
Alright, Fernick, roll perception.
14.
14, not bad. You also keep your eyes peeled. There's probably casual conversation back and forth with your husband. I mean, with Todd. And morning comes, dreamless for those of you who slept. Helibor, go ahead and roll another survival check.
Brady, that's definitely worse. That's a 14.
14. You are able to navigate the party towards the edge of the glass beach as nightfall comes. The moon rising high in the sky, or moons plural, rising high in the sky, leads you, or as you reach the edge of the glass beach, you can see the ocean waves kind of lapping against the edge of the glass, and you see the Gamsai Isle off in the distance. The familiar jungle-like trees.
Yippee.
Do you set up camp at the edge of the beach, or are you going to begin your plan now?
So they're probably at the beach first to get everything sorted is probably the better idea.
Yeah, especially if it's nighttime. I feel like we probably don't want to do that at night.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a good old drowning time.
Oh yeah, we love drowning.
Alright, so who is taking first watch?
I'll take it this time.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception.
Another 14.
14. You keep your eyes peeled. You keep watch. You hear the sounds of whatever, like, ocean animals and whatnot you would normally hear. But otherwise your watch is uninterrupted. The glass beach undisturbed. And who is taking second?
We do it again.
Okay, go ahead and roll
16.
a 16. Once more, you keep your eyes peeled. Same thing as Hellebore, as the moons begin to set in the distance. You see the kind of night coming towards an end, and your watch is uninterrupted. However, Rain,
Oh, yeah.
your sleep is not. As night comes and you find respite, you find yourself standing on a mountain. The only thing that you can see beneath you are clouds. You stand at the top of the world. The air is thin. It's hard to breathe. But breathe you do regardless. You see the endless clouds expanding out around you. And then you hear a voice. Laughter. Echoing sourcelessly. It sounds crazed, chaotic. But it is laughter regardless.
Rain will look around try to figure out the source of the laughter.
You look around trying to find the source. You look to your left, to your right, you turn around. When you turn back around, you startle as there is a face directly in front of you, upside down.
Just a face?
It is attached to a body that is floating. As it hangs upside down, the kind of darker hair that fades to blonde towards the end kind of hangs down, and the darkly dressed form of a very small entity is clearly visible. Blue eyes that sparkle as the humanoid, he looks human, smiles at you.
Can I help you?
Well, here's the thing, right? You see he kind of flips around so that he's sitting cross-legged in the air. I wouldn't recommend going to that aisle. You'd kind of be interfering with, like, a lot of stuff right now. And that's not good.
But someone's going to die. We should try to help them, should we not?
Someone who's been alive a lot longer than she should have been, first of all. But second of all, isn't it your destiny to hunt down the lost relics? Shouldn't you be focused on that? Also, a dragon beneath a town, doesn't that sound fun? You should just turn around and go back.
I would like to, but I don't think the rest of the group would be willing to listen to that.
Just, I don't know, tell them Tell them the one true God came to you and told you to do it. I don't know.
Is that what you are? The one true God?
If you want to call me that.
I'll pass for now.
I stole this form anyway. But, you see, he kind of starts lying down in the air, but hangs his head backwards like one would hang their head off a bed, looking towards you as he says, I know something you don't know.
Ooh. And I bet you I know things you don't know.
No, you don't.
Even on that field. No?
No. There's nothing you know that I don't.
So you're really, really good at math?
Yeah, obviously. I invented math.
Ooh, okay. So tell me, inventor of math, am I allowed to know your secrets?
Maybe not. See, it's not just as simple as, oh, I tell you this secret. No, I can't just give it to you.
Like, where's the fun in that, right?
Exactly. Look, you can call me Kantan, okay?
Kantan?
Kantan, yeah.
You can call me Rain.
I know. I've been watching you for a long time. You know, my dad would have loved you. Too bad he's dead.
Oh. Sorry about that.
Yeah, he's been dead for a long time. It's fine, I got over it like 4 centuries ago. Which is, honestly, not that long ago.
Who is your dad?
Well, I stole this form from my dad.
Oh.
So this, I guess, I'm my dad.
Imagine being your own father. I couldn't. Crazy.
Yeah. Now that I put it like that, it's kind of weird. Pfft, I already told you who I am. You see, he sits up, like he pulls himself to sit up, and as he does, his form shifts. And by the time he is fully sat, you see a pair of feathered, kind of greenish blue wings that fade from darker feathers towards the top to lighter feathers towards the bottom. Short black hair with kind of blue undercut almost. A pair of curled horns that almost look like some sort of halo, and 2 sharp, almost elf-like ears, but they're far too sharp to be an elf's, with a couple of rings. He is shirtless, but he is not nude. And a large kind of necklace sits over his chest with a beautiful blue gem in the center, as he quickly turns around and looks at you. So, Rain, if you want to know what I know that you don't, well, I know a lot of things that you don't, but I have a specific piece of knowledge that you don't that I think you're really gonna love.
I'm listening.
But, unfortunately, I can't just give it to you. So, here's the deal. If you manage to get your friends to turn around and go away from the aisle, don't go to the aisle, I will tell you where the scythe is.
Rain kind of stops for a moment. At first, he was like playing into like the playful attitude this being was giving, but with the mention of the scythe, he like straightens up, ties his shoulders a bit, and crosses his arms.
Oh, but shh! You have to be quiet about it because the whole thing about like you finding the ancient relics, the fates don't want you to find this one yet. So if I tell you, you have to keep it on the down low.
The scythe.
Mm-hmm. It is very hidden.
I mean, are you sure this is a good idea to... We've lost every relic that we've come in contact with. Are you sure that's a good idea to have us try to go after another? I don't think we're quite strong enough to defend.
But this time, you'll have an advantage. Because the cursed ones don't know. The cursed ones knew about the other two, but they don't know about this one. They don't know where it is. They won't know that you're going after it. you can get the jump on them.
Oh God. Give me a moment. Oh, 19. Rain it takes a moment to think on this before he kind of gives a bit of a grimace as he says, I don't think I can honestly do much to turn them away. Can I get information? What exactly are we interrupting?
Information costs a lot, so what can you give me in turn?
I don't know yet. Give me a moment to think on that one.
Take as long as you need. You're here for as long as I need you. 'Cause luckily for me, little old sleep owes me a favor.
So the way I'm thinking is my group is really set on going and saving this druid. And you, I'm assuming, are needing this druid dead, right?
It's less of a need and more of a want. But it's not even me who's doing it, right? Like, this is a whole revenge thing that you shouldn't be interrupting.
Well, how do we know this druid can't be helpful to us, though? This druid could have valuable information for us.
The druid absolutely has valuable information for you. Matter of whether or not she'll give it is a different question, but no, there's, like, other than me telling you not to, there's no reason why you shouldn't. Because she, like, is totally, like, super ancient and amazing, and honestly, I just want to see what happens. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I don't really care which way you go. I have no stakes in this. I mean, she had a part in killing my dad, but whatever. No, I will say your friend, the furry one with the, like, weird tentacles, can learn a lot from this druid. You know, druids teaching druids and all that. But then you'll never learn where the scythe is.
Never? I thought you said the Fates didn't want me to learn where the scythe is quite yet, though, right?
Never, not yet. Same thing, right?
Oh, of course, of course. But, see, you do have a good point. Having that upper hand on the cursed ones would help us a lot, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't know if I have what it takes to use this upper hand to my
Nonsense.
advantage.
Even if you don't, I mean, fuck, you just learned that you've got Mortem hanging around with you.
I don't think I want Mortem to find the scythe yet.
Why not? He's your friend. He's like your dad, basically.
I don't have a dad.
Everyone has a dad.
Sobbing over here.
Everyone has a dad. It's just a matter of whether or not you believe. Who knows? I might be your dad.
Rain takes a step back and just like gives a no, you're not.
No, you're right. I'm not. I haven't been down to the material in, God, how long has it been since? Like 500 centuries? No, that's too many. The material plane hasn't existed for that many centuries. It's something like that. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been down there. You guys are fun to watch. Not so fun to interact with. I don't know why my dad was so obsessed with going down there and just, like, doing his thing.
Your dad definitely liked to be involved in the story a bit more, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. All the time.
Yeah. I mean, Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. I'm realizing I'm saying too much. You go.
Rain over here getting him to say, "Fuck you, Talon." Uh, well, I mean, I guess your dad was definitely the type to be more hands-on with his projects than going around the back doors.
Mm-hmm.
If you find so much entertainment in this, tell me, what exactly makes this entertaining for you? Do you like the twists and turns of the story? Like, do you like the
I
fighting,
guess you could
the
say I love the chaos of
mystery?
it all.
Ah, the chaos. Hmm.
So, he vanishes, and you see, out of the corner of your eye, his head lean over your shoulder. Do we have a deal?
Hellebore can learn a lot from the druid, you said.
Mm-hmm. So much. And I think your dad, like fuck, what's he called? Todd. I think he'd love to meet this druid. Um, he has a thing for druids. It's adorable.
Rain goes red. I do not need this information.
I, I've been watching him for a long time, and
Oh,
oh my god, the number of druids he's fucked.
Jesus.
He tried to fuck the first one ever, but she turned him down. He's so into druids. It's so adorable. He has a type.
evidently.
These types are druids and dragons, apparently.
So, do you want to know where the scythe is?
See, you mentioned the fact that we'd be interrupting someone's revenge, and
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of, interesting to me. I
Oh.
want to know, like,
No, absolutely, it's interesting to me. But it's also interesting to me that this druid has been fighting to stay alive for centuries. Centuries of being alive when she should have been dead centuries ago. And now, finally, she's cornered. After so many years.
I mean, everything must come to an end eventually. She
I
won't live forever.
know. But I want to see how it comes to an end.
Well, I kind of want to see who wants their revenge on her, and who,
Oh, it's like her brother.
sibling
Yeah.
rivalry?
You could call it that.
So if, does that mean that he's also been alive for centuries then?
Oh, yeah, but he's different. He's supposed
Oh.
to be alive for centuries. She's not.
Why is he allowed to be alive for centuries, but she's not? Is it like he's undead?
I can't answer that.
Okay.
Why would I tell you that?
Well, I'm gonna answer my own question and go with no, because you just said, he's been alive, and, undead aren't exactly living, so that was my own dumb question.
Whatever you want to pick. Look. I need you to make a decision before you wake up. But I also want to make some kind of deal with you at some point, so I have another offer.
What other offer you have?
There is a remnant of my father located in a ruin from forever ago in the Empire. And if you can get your hands on it, it is an incredibly powerful relic that you can use all you want. But I will only tell you if you manage to convince your friends to turn around and go away. So you get that and the scythe.
So the deals you want to make with me, it's all about whether or not I get my group to turn away and let the druid die.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Are you sure you didn't say too much though with letting me know that there's a ancient relic in the Empire?
There's so many ancient relics in the Empire. You will never find the one I'm talking about without my guidance. So many people have looked all over the place, and they can't find it even though it's right in front of them.
Let me ask you. You're kind of expecting me. I'm gonna take a guess here. You're kind of expecting me to take this deal with you,
Oh,
or
absolutely.
okay. But hear me out. Wouldn't it be a little funnier if I didn't? You say you're in it for the chaos after all. But what if I also didn't make a deal or make a decision before I woke up? What if I just woke up? Like, how does that work? Like, can I
Like
wake up before?
like I said, little sleep owes me a favor. You're never waking up until you make a decision. I
Hmm.
could wait here for centuries. You could die here.
The fucked up thing would be, what if Rain just decides to stay here? That way, like, maybe the group, the group has to work around comatose Rain.
God fucking damn it.
That'd be one way to
I
potentially get him.
I predict you have about 7 days if you want to stay here before you starve to death. Um, but it might be less actually because you might die from thirst first.
Yeah, that sometimes does that. Hmm. I'm just trying to think, what would be the funniest, most entertaining way to go about this? You know, you're all about the entertainment here.
Uh
And I feel like I don't want to go down the path that you're presenting me because it's too obvious, too cliche.
mm-hmm.
Like, ooh, like all the
But
stories are gonna have them go down that path.
but what if I point out that the artifact in question, the one that isn't the scythe, is able to change fate if you sign it?
Fuck you, Talon. Fuck you. Aw. I feel like the freezing that Rain does, like, it's very clear. Like Rain won't be able to hide it. That caught him. That's got him caught. Oh. What if? Would it be okay if maybe? Hear me out. What if we kind of do a mix of both deals here? You need this druid dead, or rather, you need this druid to be have revenge taken on them.
I just want to see what happens. Because she could totally get out of this without dying. And it would piss her brother off so much if she escapes on her own.
But I'm not allowed to help her escape in order for this deal to be done.
I never said that you weren't allowed to help her escape. You just have to turn around and go find the other relics first. And then, if you make your way over there and she's still alive and you help her, best of both worlds, right? Maybe even you can investigate the little dragon thing under the city of Sandvik. I mean, she's not exactly going anywhere.
How long till her brother moves in, though? That's the thing.
Well, see, her brother's not allowed to directly interfere, so he has to kind of, like, get other people to do it for him, and part of the way that he's going about doing that is trying to send things after her, little things that he controls, and there's, like, she's hiding in a temple right now. Helibor can tell you all this. But, so she's hiding in a temple right now, and what I don't think Helibor has realized is that the door's gonna hold for a few centuries. Maybe. Unless the creature finds a way to break it open.
anything is possible after all.
Yeah, exactly. You're starting to get it.
So, in order for this deal to work out, I have to go back and investigate the relics a little, Do I have to find the relics before I go help the druid?
You have to make it back to Sandvik, and then I'll give you the information.
Make it back to Sandvik. You'll give me the information.
And then from there, whatever you choose to do, I mean, I have no control over it.
DM, how long of a journey
2
is
days.
it, Sandvik?
Oh, whoops. I did not finish editing that. There we go. So, Rain, who's like basically my brother, I mean, you and I, we love chaos so much. Do we have a deal? And he kind of holds a hand out to you.
I will travel back to Sandvik for this information. And when I come back, I will help the druid.
Whatever you do once you have the information is out of my control. I mean, if you
Rain.
decide to do that.
Rain's gonna shake his hand.
As you reach out, something blocks you.
Oh, fuck.
A force between you and him, and he kind of looks. No. No, she's dead. How does she own your soul if she's dead? That shouldn't be possible. Huh. Well, that's a problem. Your soul is owned by a dead devil. One who's been dead for centuries. Millennia, even.
Huh. Crazy. Wonder how that could have happened.
Which means
I thought...
we can't make a binding pact. Because angels and devils don't really mix.
I mean, it does have to be over my soul? Can't it be over something else?
Of course it has to be over your soul. You're immortal. That's the only currency you have that matters.
I mean, maybe to you guys, but there's definitely currency that matters to us, mortals.
Yeah, but I just told you I don't go down there. Can we make this deal on Trust Me, Bro?
Are you the type of person that, like, if someone goes about and, finds a way to, like, trick you out with words and everything, like, how do you feel about that?
I've never thought of that. No one's ever been able to out-trick the trickster. That's the thing.
Okay. So with the terms that we've just set, I will go back to Sandvik, and you'll give me the information. We're gonna do a Trust Me Bro thing. Okay. Then it's a deal.
It's a deal.
But
Oh boy.
I'm going to tell you right now, I will be traveling back alone. My party will go forth and help the druid.
But the wording of what I presented to you was that you and your party had to turn around and go to Sandvik.
But then I just offered you the other wording, and you accepted it upon my wording.
But because we're working on a Trust Me Bro and not a binding pact, I can change the terms whenever I want.
Because that's not how a binding pact works.
But this isn't a binding pact. This is a Trust Me Bro.
How long? I feel like they would go back and forth at this point. A really fucking long time, Talon.
I fucking hate it here.
Roll a charisma check for me.
Everything about this is awful.
23.
You manage to find a wording that he agrees upon that can be interpreted in the way that you want. However, when he agrees upon it, you see something in his expression that tells you he realizes what he's agreeing to. And there's a smile that you can see in his eyes, like he has something else in mind.
He's not gonna give all the information or something.
So, it's a deal then? Trust me, bro?
I feel like somehow I'm gonna be completely honest. I do feel like somehow you've also found your own way to kind of definitely make this not go the way I want.
Obviously.
I'm trying to think as to which wording it is. Well, either way, after all, that's part of what makes this fun. You know, this intrigue. This has definitely been entertaining, to say the least.
Right, well, it's been about 9 hours, I think. I don't know. So, I'm gonna let you wake up now. But I'm gonna be watching you, like I always have been.
Will you be contacting me again at any point? Or...
Well, how else am I supposed to give you the information that I'll owe you?
And fair. Then I guess I'll be seeing you around.
I'll be seeing you around, Rain. Goodbye. And as he waves to you, you blink awake. But something feels wrong. But morning comes regardless. As you all awaken.
Skipping of tracks.
Pardon?
The skipping of songs, right there.
As morning comes, you find yourselves on the edge of the glass beach. And I know it's early, but we are missing...
I was about to say, like, we should not continue without Taffy.
We are missing a quarter of our party, and we're about to hit a pivotal moment here.
Because Rain is going to bring up the fact that he needs to leave.
So, we're going to call session there. Thank you guys for coming, both viewer and player. And I'll see you all next week. Next week? Wait. Yes, okay, I should be good for next week. I will not be good for the week after, because I will not be in the country. But, yes, I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.